Hey, what's up everyone, it's Duskmos, and today I am here with a Signal Colors Primer video, and I'm taking a look at the Empress ZOIA. The ZOIA is a multi-effect that is almost more of a modular synthesizer, effects rack kind of crazy sound computer, really more than just a traditional pedal. It's got tons of features, tons of programmability. You can build your own effects in this thing, and it's really interesting and definitely a bit of a different approach. And that's why I'm actually going to do a sort of a different series, a spin-off of Signal Colors for the ZOIA, but introducing that which is called Signal Colors Canvas. The idea behind that is it's going to be mostly a how-to series, which at first will be for some of the ZOIA features, but I'll break it into other pieces of gear, other pedals, and make short, straight-to-the-point videos that you can just jump right in and get what you need done. And shout out to Empress for sending over the ZOIA for me to demo on the channel. Super cool of you guys, and I really appreciate it. So per usual, I always start with my clean pattern, which sounds like this. So just a smooth synth patch over a gentle kick drum. But what you'll notice, as soon as I select this first patch here, when I engage it, it's gonna get crazy. And here we go. Okay, so I'm bypassing that, but for whatever reason, the first patch on the ZOIA involves a lot of craziness and isn't as much of just a singular effect as it is like a whole sort of piece of a performance, it seems. So we'll go through, we'll change presets. Second one's called Chipman or Chipman. So this one doesn't even pass through audio. It's a sequence. You see the different sounds are triggered here. Kind of crazy. Back to clean. On to the next one. Fly like. So this passes audio, but you can hear it's doing its own thing, which is awesome because I'm sure it's Fly Like an Eagle, because it sounds exactly like Fly Like an Eagle from Steve Miller Band, one of my favorite albums. I forgot, I think it's the name of the album, when I was a kid. So shout out to Daniel Fisher, Sweetwater demo man extraordinaire, for coming up with that one. Bypassed, but obviously not playing. I'll switch to the next one. It's called With the Fish. What's interesting is there's even synth engines in this, so these are keys. Kind of wild. It's still passing the audio, has its own effects going on. All right, we'll go to the next one here. So again, it has its own sequence while processing live audio, which is definitely more of like a fuzz, distortion. The next one here. So this is just a pure effect. Clown shoes. Sounds kind of nice. Franken Synth by Space Invader. Not if the lighting is good enough, you can see a little Space Invader character. And if you hit this, the eyes glow. It throws that sound in there. This thing is nuts. So bypassed. Clearly a different flavor. Pretty cool though. Sounds like a wah kind of effect. It's a delay. Some reverb, a little overdrive. So clearly this one has its own thing going on too. Should definitely recognize this. It says Dark Side, so it must be a Pink Floyd reference. This one does not pass audio. Just a really nice melody. Close your eyes. Think happy thoughts. Alright, on to the next. Okay, this passes audio. Some high gain distortion. But it's got some keys as well. Stop the incoming audio and just play with this. That's just so much fun. Alright, next one before I get too lost. Crunch time indeed. Sort of another high gain distortion. So in some modes, the select foot switch does something. So I just kind of try it out at random as I'm figuring this out. Looks like the switches between a distortion versus like a far off, spacey verb kind of thing. This is a nice kind of a reverb flange, real tight chorus. Bypassed. Alright, on to the next one. That one's really nice. Kind of a synth shimmer verb kind of vibe. Was the story on the input a little bit. You can change, each of these are set so you can even control the gain of independent left and right channels, all kinds of stuff. It's cool. This one's kind of a looper thing, in addition to the heavy effects on it. So this is like a record state, that's a play state. We'll stop the original. And each of these, when you hit them, it'll replay. And record little short snippets into each of these. Oh, but nothing's coming in, so. Pretty wild stuff. This one's called Weird Looper. Looks like kind of a micro loop that jumps pitches. That sounds cool. Stop the input. So that's all I got. You can see it's only like 0.1 seconds long. That's cool, a little micro. Play this again. Record a little bit more this time. Sounds like it's playing it back in reverse. Lots to explore there. This one's called Syzygetic. Syzygetic. Don't know what it means, but it sounds good. A little bit of a chorus reverb. See if this does anything. If it does, I can't really tell. So we'll move on. It's called Whirlwind. Let's get rid of the kick drum. Really nice. That's cool. Kind of introduces like a unstable sort of vibrato to the reverb. Yeah, it's cool. I like that a lot. It's called Delay Trainer. I think this is a tap tempo on this one. Yeah. You can hear this little kick drum tone coming from this. Back. It's gonna get messy. Pretty crazy. Alright, on to the next. Really cooking. The kind of fuzz distortion. Pretty cool. It's called Slow Grind. This one sounds like a auto swell, maybe? Or at least an LFO applied to a tremolo. That's interesting. interesting, like a freeze. That's cool. Alright. Nat Geo. For our friends with cable out there. Pretty wild. We'll bypass it. So it's clean again. Pretty cool. Stereo flanger. Sounds like a flanger in stereo. It's called Road to Ruin. Some craziness. This one's called Burn It Clean. It's the mega crunchy distortion. Drunk delay. Turn off the kick for this one. Oh, it's a tap tempo. Chinook. Bring the kick drum back. Well, that's just crazy. Some pretty wild noise. Some distortion. Some stereo stuff going on. Pretty cool. This one's called E&V Vibrato Envelope, or NV Vibrato. Doesn't seem to do much for this sound. We'll go to the next one. Pitch Ring Mod. Looks like this goes between two pitches. Pretty gnarly. This one's bipedal delay, as in two pedals, or bipedal delay, as in 2 feet. Hard to tell. Tap tempo, some crazy pitch modulation on the delay. That's wild stuff. Clean reminder. Clearly very different. Alright, we'll go to the next. Emitter verb. See if this does anything. It's definitely like a freeze hold. It seems to mostly be coming out of the left channel. And what's interesting about this, because you can set these up, you can route the outputs of the different stages of the effect to the outputs. So this might have been set up as a mono effect to begin with. But you could change that if you wanted to. Alright, we're gonna go to 32. Slot machine. Another high gain distortion style. Let's try the select. That's cool. So it's like spinning the slot. Alright, V-Sync. So clearly it's all reactive. And it's like color bars. It's cool. I like that one a lot. Diamond C. It's like a wah delay reverb. Pretty cool. Okay, this is Vangelis or Vangelis verb. I've seen this person's name. I know he's like a synth master. I'll learn how to say it someday. Clean check. Pretty intense. Bring the kick back in. Go to the next one. Space fuzz. Very spacey. Alright. Faker. That's cool. Alright, next we've got Lost Woods. Lots of panning going on. That was nice. It seems like the select, when you hold it, ramps up the panning. That's cool. I like that one. Sea Dreams. Very cool. Fish. Tremolo distortion. This one's called Sayonara, and oh, I guess it's just a synth. These are all settings and different routing points, so I think just the keys on the bottom. Pretty cool. All right, on to the next. So some of these... Nice. So you can tell not passing any audio through. So this one and some of these others don't have keyboards built into them, and they don't pass audio. So my thought is that maybe this one does that. It says I'm changing the, I don't know if you can hear the bass. But the note really isn't changing, so I don't really know what that one does. Let me get out of there. But I think that might be controllable by MIDI keyboard because there is MIDI on the back of this, so it's possible. Same here. Nothing on this one. Here as well. And this one. Yeah, some of these I'm not really too sure about. But I know. There you go. So again, into one that's just a sequence in and of itself with the internal synth engines, which just sound really good. I'm definitely gonna have to dive into that as one of my Signal Colors Canvas videos. Pretty ambient. So this one passes audio, but again, it's doing its own thing. Yeah, like, what is this? This is awesome. It's not processing audio, but it's really cool. Yeah, these synth engines, paired with the effects, sound really good. It's crazy. And there we are, we're to the blank ones. So that's where I'll start making my own patches, and I will show you how to do that in an upcoming Signal Colors Canvas video. So definitely come back and check that out. But for now, that's it. That's a cursory overview of the Zoya and its built-in presets. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.